It may not be Sewell Thomas Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide baseball team, but a baseball score is what we got when both offenses look stagnant today in head coach Nick Saban's 10th A-Day here in Bryant-Denny Stadium. The atmosphere out here is absolutely electric right now, Madeline. Clemson fans have been flooding their side. Alabama are starting to really pile up over there. Why can't they be that Cinderella story? Who is stopping the Troy Trojans from beating the Duke Blue Devils? Well, it's probably going to be those ACC champs and Mike Krzyzewski's team on the other side. Our guest of honor is with us right now. Four-time world heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield, the real deal, joins us on the show. First off, Evander, welcome to Dothan. I know travel plans kind of got screwed up a little bit yesterday, but you know, life happens. You're here now in Dothan. What do you think of this gym, and what is your connection to the Wiregrass? Game time is just minutes away. We'll have a preview of the game and SunTrust Park Hall coming up in sports. Stay tuned. Trophy is up for grabs, and it was front and center at Peach Bowl Media Day today as the countdown to the college football playoff is now down to just 2 days. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Hyatt Regency Hotel in downtown Atlanta, your home of our 2016 coverage of the college football playoff semifinal game. Earlier today, the Alabama Crimson Tide and Washington Huskies both participated in Media Day to generate some discussion. Your number one play of the night, let's go back to Elba, New Brockton, Elba starting their drive in their own 9-yard line. No problem. Byron Johnson says that he fantasized about this back in Chicago. That mercy, mercy me, mercy alago. He's gone in that Diablo. How you say touchdown in Spanish? Me no hablo. 91 yards for Johnson. Again, Elba gets the dub, 32-21. Your number one Mindel moment of the week. Florida State quarterback DeAndre Francois' season is over. He tore his patella tendon in his left knee. For us non-med students, that's the tendon doctors hit with that hammer to test your reflex. But for us sports guys, it means a new quarterback era will start in Tallahassee. Columbia, Alabama has a population of 729. To put that into perspective, my graduating class from Cypress Bay High School, shout out Lightning, in Weston, Florida was nearly 1,100. But it doesn't matter as long as you have the best 11 on the field. It'll be known as the game-clinching interception that happened right here in the south end zone, showing why Ronnie Harrison could be the future of the Crimson Tide defense. And I'm Noah Mindel at the autocrossing event right here in the Wiregrass. I'm going to take this hat off, trade it out for a helmet. Let's go racing. You can catch this coming up in sports. It was only a matter of time, Devin and Reg, that we saw Hurricane Irma down near the Keys kind of lift up and hit that northward bound towards the state of Florida, and all through it, there thousands evacuated from South Florida as the storm barreled down this morning, but hundreds wound up right here in Dothan. There were 15 former and current Florida State Seminoles that participated in Pro Day today, but could they make room for one more? There's nothing like the smell of freshly cut grass, freshly popped popcorn, and the feeling of a baseball glove on opening day. Well, the wait is over, boys and girls. Opening day is finally here. Well, folks, this is what it's like at SEC Media Days. We're in this small corridor. As you can see, Jim McElwain walking down for his TV interview. We'll hear from the head coach of the Florida Gators, all coming up next in sports. It has been 57 days since the last time the Auburn Tigers donned the blue and orange, but the loss to Oklahoma in the Sugar Bowl on January 2nd is behind us. It is Selection Sunday. It's a day that can bring a lot of anxiety to players across the country, especially if you're playing on it. Win and you are in. Troy taking on Texas State in the Sun Belt Championship game. The trophy, it looks nice, but the Trojans want more. A trip to the NCAA tournament on the line. First half, Jeremy Holloman getting the pass on the wing. He's been deadly from deep, gives Troy a 1-point lead. He had 15 on the day. And then the Trojans pushing the floor. Kevin Baker leading the way, passing out to Devon Walker, who gets the lay-in to go and the foul, and one for him. Troy led 27-21 at the half. Second half now, Texas State gets close. Caven Gilder-Tilbury hits the three-pointer, but Wes Person fouled him. 4-point play for number one, so Troy needs somebody to step up, and that someone is named Jordan Varnado. The baby hook falls late in the game as the Troy Trojans win the 2017 Sun Belt Championship 59-53 to advance to the NCAA tournament.
We run our whole offense right now.
Wicksburg head coach Josh Cox is confident.
They're just way ahead of other teams that I've coached.
As he should be. He has 17 seniors returning.
Having a senior group like that is kind of different from what we're used to because they're very experienced and they come out here and they know what you expect and they get it done on the practice field.
We know what we're doing, and there's a lot of maturity on the team, and we're the leaders of the team, you know. I just feel like we can lead this team to do great things.
A senior will also be on the sidelines. Cox enters his 4th year as head coach, meaning his relationship with this group of seniors is even more special.
He's just been an awesome coach all the years we've had him. He's just really turned us around from us not being much of a team to us being a winning team.
Despite all of the upperclassmen, a key part to this team happens to be the youngest. She, yes she, wasn't even on the field today, rather on the volleyball court. Kicker Ashton White plays triple duty at Wicksburg, volleyball, football, and even softball as an 8th grader.
Basically, I come here and then I go out and kick most days. And then on Wednesdays, we do just special teams for football. And it's kind of just bam, bam everywhere.
Ashton's a hard worker. I think she scored 47 points for us last year. She got put into some game-changing situations last year that I felt made her grow up a lot. She's just a good athlete, and she works hard.
17 seniors, a female 8th grader, and a veteran head coach. Sounds like a recipe for success for the Panthers. In Wicksburg, Noah Mindel, News 4 Sports. For the past 8 years, President Barack Obama had his Barackatology, where he would fill out an entire men's NCAA bracket with an ESPN analyst. This year, President Donald Trump has declined to do so we got the next best thing. Mayor Bob Bunting of Ozark is in town. Mayor, we're going to be filling out an entire bracket. What are your first initial thoughts?
Well, after what you just said, I think I'm up against a pro out of ESPN. You're in for them, and I'm in for Trump. So I've already picked my Final Four, so see how we're going to get there. My SEC team.
You SEC people love to stick together.
Yeah, got to do
well, let's stop it right now. We have Duke going up against Troy. Troy, it's crazy to think that they're in the tournament this year. Wesley Person has had a great year out of Brantley. Jordan Varnado, also a fantastic year.
I can't do it. So I had to take the Dukies. There's a lot of them that you had to do a lot of looking and research. You know what? I'm going to go for the long shot here.
All right, Mayor, so we're down to the Elite Eight. You have Villanova, Duke, Notre Dame, Arizona, Kansas, Louisville, UNC, Kentucky. Some people would call you a chalk guy, but is this might be how it plays out.
You got to pick the best, at least what you think's the best, and if you sort of watched them all year, this is kind of the way it's rolled out. Duke has been playing tough. I think Arizona will pull it out.
Kansas, UNC. Are we going to get a Duke-UNC matchup, you think? Is that what you think is going to happen?
That's what I'm picking.
All right. And your national championship winner, let's bring him right here.
All right, okay. Go meet Duke. They've got it all together, and they've got the full team. I think they're going to do it. And like I say, I think their coach is the best.
You got the Duke Blue Devils winning, as do I. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Hey, this is it. Duke Blue Devils.
They got it.